Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
All right, everybody, welcome into a Reel and a Beer trailer reaction time. This time we finally have a Joker trailer, an actual Joker trailer, not a fan-made. We're all excited about this one. We got my man Bradley back in house today. We got Bradley, we got Peebs, Danny, Josh, and Big Mike Honcho over here. Just like always, we're not going to talk before, we'll talk after. Let's get it going.
Arthur, does it help to have someone to talk to?
My mother always tells me to smile and put on a happy face.
That's not normal.
That's a sweet boy.
She told me I had a
Ed game much?
to bring laughter and joy to the world.
Boom.
Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out
That's
there?
like the machinist.
Though your heart is aching, smile,
Self-transformation.
even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile. To your fear and sorrow, smile.
I can laugh, bro.
And maybe tomorrow. What's so funny? Preach.
Ride the button.
Gotham's lost its way. What kind of coward
Right there.
would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy.
Toddy Waddies.
Sitting in there?
Yep.
And now I realize it's a comedy.
You just
He should have had a gun in his hand, though.
It's time to drunk it.
I've heard a lot of.
Let's let my man Bradley lead us off.
Get it, Bradley.
Number one, I don't like the idea that it's going to try to make him an anti-hero. I mean, yes, people get pushed down and beat down all the time, but the Joker is pure evil. He needs to be coming from a place of just existing, just being evil for the sake of being evil, instead of some tragic backstory that means, oh, I got beat up every day the rest of my life. I'm mentally ill. Now suddenly, screw the world.
I agree with that.
Okay.
I'm going to go next. I normally never go this early, but I got something to say.
You sure about that, man? You want to wait until the end? Give it, man. All right.
First and foremost, I don't care what anybody says. You can call him deranged, you can call him sick, you can call him mentally ill, whatever. The one thing you're not going to call a Joker is a pussy. In this trailer, he gets his ass handed to him by businessmen on a damn subway. He gets by kids pranking him. Half the trailer he's spending on the fucking ground where he's getting his ass handed to him. For one, you never see the Joker run from shit. He's mentally deranged and insane, but he's also a genius at the same time. He's one step ahead of this guy, who's the most prepared person in any comic book on either side. And he's always one step ahead of him. So, seeing him run like this, I mean, I like the part where he's bathing his mom, showing the insanity, dancing in the tidy whities. I like all that. I don't dig the makeup. I don't dig that at all. I like the laugh. I thought the laugh was good. The one thing he is not.
Leto's laugh.
Yeah, the one thing he is not is a pussy, and he looks like a straight up fucking pussy. I'm sorry, he does. He looks like a fucking pussy. I don't like that at all, man. That's one thing he is not. Like Bradley said, he's pure evil. I mean, to see him laying on the ground, getting his ass handed to him repeatedly through this first trailer it's a joke. I don't like his makeup either. Looks like shit. I'm sorry. And this can't be an origin story. You got a 50-year-old man playing it.
Even with the, I'm just going to interject, even with the, like, you know, the makeup, it looks horrible, but when he comes walking through that hallway, all cocky, you know, suave, that looked good, even with bad makeup, but even he should have had a gun in his hand.
Yes.
He should have had, like, okay, I'm going to have these flowers, then I'm going to shoot you in the face.
Right, that's what he does. That's him. Thank you.
Well, I mean...
Go ahead, you go next.
Then I will go next, and I'll have to interject on that. Absolutely not, because you're not going to see the Joker come up to you with a bouquet of flowers and also see a gun or a knife or anything. You're not going to see that with Joker.
It's the one
Joker's going to walk.
I mean,
think about it. Joker's going to straight come up to you with a bouquet of flowers and let you smell it, and then blow your brains out when you're not even realizing it, or throw acid in your face. More like it. You know, I mean, absolutely. As far as this goes, if they go more of a dark comedy, I think this will, and leave Batman out of it, and leave the darkness of Gotham and all that into it, you know, because this is the interactions of the early, the Killing Joke. You know, I see it could be that. And Joaquin Phoenix, and from what I've seen, I mean, most of you here is going to disagree with me on this, but
I'm about to disagree.
Now I'm completely freaking stoked about it because it is a complete insane. I think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be badass.
All right, I agree with you.
The trailer sucked. Makeup sucked.
Hold up.
I agree. Awesome, but I think it's gonna.
I agree with you.
It's gonna go Fight Club. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's interjecting today, so I'm joining in the crowd. I'm joining in the crowd. We seen none of that. We seen him get his ass handed to him time and time again. We seen him on the fucking ground defeated. That's not the Joker.
At first it was. He was a bitch trying to be a comedian, trying to support his wife.
Nah.
In the comic books it was his wife, but in here it's his mother.
This is...
And then there was a snap.
Yeah. Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
As far as the movies, no.
I'm excited because this is something that Heath Ledger wanted for a long time. He wanted a true origin story.
Stand alone.
And now we're finally starting to see that. We see Gotham, the downside of Gotham, the bad side of Gotham. And kind of the start of Gotham going bad. I love the whole idea of it. I think it looks great.
Yeah. Well, Joker's like, what, 15, 20 years older than Batman?
Yeah.
I think it's changed. I think it's changed.
It's changed so many times.
What's that page?
Yeah, good job.
Like the laugh, like that Joaquin Phoenix was willing to basically do the machinist treatment to his body. He looks fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Sorry, but he does.
I agree.
He wasn't a character, man. He wasn't a character.
He did the Christian Bale.
Yeah, he did the Christian Bale. I mean, dear God. I mean,
it's terrible.
But I agree with so many points that have already been made. One, yeah, to see the downside of Gotham is cool. If they lead it into a Killing Joke, yeah, I would enjoy that. But to see a Joker origin story and see him be such a pussy and a pushover and just without it leading into the Killing Joke and knowing the story behind Killing Joke, it really does come off of, you know, all the Jokers we've seen before this looking like shit. Like,
right.
Needless to say, I think I'm hyped for the movie because I want to see what direction they take it, but...
We've always met the Joker when he was a badass.
Yeah.
Let's see him turn into the badass.
But Joker doesn't need an origin story.
I think with Mr. Freeze, you have his wife. With Scarecrow, you have the fact he's a failed psychiatrist. You have all these villains that have some tragic backstory. I like the fact that Joker has always just existed to exist as the antithesis to Batman.
Right.
As the complete opposite, the chaos to his order. Yeah.
Makes sense. D?
I'm intrigued by this. It's the thing is where I feel like they're going with this movie is when you compare DC and Marvel with what Marvel has accomplished and what DC has and stuff, not trying to make it a DC Marvel versus type thing. They're not even on the same level, not even on the same page. I want to see with this Joker movie, DC needs to go back to their dark, dirty, gritty, because that's what this character is. And I think, because I've done some research on the Joker for our battles and other things, but there's not much origin story. That's the problem. You basically, what you get is he had a pregnant wife. He became a criminal because he was a comedian that couldn't support his wife, and he became a criminal. And that's whenever he met Batman. Batman knocked him into the vat, and he became the Joker. So I think what they're trying to do, my opinion is what they're trying to do is they're trying to hit home for you on a personal level, to show you this Norman Bates taking care of your mother, to show how an actual person.
Damn good point.
To show how an actual person can be so psychologically damaged that they become this evil badass that we know.
Yeah, I will become for who you want me to be.
And yeah, I mean, hopefully the movie won't spend too much time building that up with too much backstory.
Right, yeah.
If they give us enough that they go, okay, it satisfies us. Okay, I agree with why he's this way. Now let's let the Joker be what the Joker is.
But then you're painting like people getting picked on and mental health in like a positive light. Like, look, you can turn out to be the Joker if you know you don't
God, I
mess up
hope
in the
it doesn't
hell.
turn into
And-
one of those top
you
bullshit
can
movies.
you can literally turn them, and I've saw that discussion today. Even liberals hate that. The fact that you're basically stigmatizing mental illness, and there's so many ways that can go with this movie. Honestly, my true Joker origin would be somebody that just does it for the fucking lulz.
Thank you.
Somebody that just goes and robs you just because he thought it was funny. Somebody that throws you off the train tracks because he thought it was funny.
But there had to be the tipping point. There had to be the tipping point of something that, you know, I mean...
Why not just pure chaos?
Yeah.
Pure anarchy.
Yeah, but where did that come from? Just out for shits and
If you're
giggles?
bathing your
I don't
mom,
see
you're
that.
pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. They're showing us that Norman Bates,
I don't think there was
that psychological dysfunction there that...
I think the Norman Bates is nail on the head.
Well, it may be, but again, at no point in any time somebody please show me where he's a straight up, flat out fucking pussy.
I will show you.
No, we agree
Well,
with
please show me.
No,
please show me.
I won't show you.
I want to
right
see where
now,
he's a
but I will
pussy.
show you
And how
when
many
we get
times have you
downstairs.
seen the Joker
The
running?
only time I can say that in comics, and this being me pulling
When
that
he was
card,
married.
no,
No.
his first appearance when he wore the Red Hood, he acted like he was a member of the Red Hood gang, and couldn't even shoot Batman.
Prior to that,
didn't even have the balls to shoot Batman, and Batman.
Go back to your pages, back to that.
But
Before
even then,
that happened, he was forced to put on the Red Hood.
I don't like Joker damaged for the sake of mental illness. I like Joker being evil. He's the pure chaotic evil because Batman has all these rogues that are mentally damaged from actual real events. Why not have just one crazy motherfucker?
Thank you.
Just deal with it.
I mean, if there was no Batman, I mean, he would be that, like the scene in Suicide Squad's, you know, curling hair with Harley Quinn beating babies. That's what he would be.
Batman is
there.
order and justice. He's chaos.
Right.
That's the way it should exist.
Somebody show me where he gets beat up by two fucking New York Stock Exchange businessmen on the goddamn subway.
No,
He only gets his ass handed to him when he wants to. When he thinks it's funny or he has a reason to get his ass
With
handed
that all
to him.
said,
And that was before he became the Joker.
He wants a dark comedy. With that said, though, the trailer, it's not the best trailer in the world, but it looks like it could be a good crime film.
But going back to...
Stay dark. Just a good, you know, this guy worked his way from the bottom and made his way up to be the kingpin of Gotham. It could be a good crime film.
Right, okay. On the in-game, like, trailer, I said something about, the fonts. And, you know, some of you guys hear me say the fonts of the lettering and stuff like that. You know, it may not be significant. But if you notice that on this, the Joker, whatever, you know, the fonts, the scripted, you know, lettering, you know, it was very similar to Suicide Squad's.
Yeah.
It was that dirty font. So
Please don't turn it. Please don't turn into Jared Leto's Juggalo.
I mean, somebody just.
But it looks like Justice League too. It's the same fucking.
It's got a lot of that font. They're trying to go down the DC line. Either that or, like I said before in private conversations, maybe Disney is trying to in negotiations.
What was you gonna say?
DC.
I mean, we saw Ledger do Joker perfect without any type of backstory, and he even mentions during that movie, you know, quoting at weird origins. You know, he doesn't give a direct
three
origin.
different origins in that movie.
But he's quoted in saying, he's like, when you're good at something, why do it for free?
That's right.
Yeah.
Judging that he's good at taking on Batman. That's his whole reason to exist. We don't need a reason, you know, I'm mentally fucking insane. That's why I have to do this. I have to. I've got picked on my entire adult life.
Yeah,
I'm crazy. Let's go out and be the Joker. We don't need that. We just need. We need him to be a straight up, you know,
anarchist.
Yeah.
Do it for the laws.
Any of you guys got anything else? We're about to shut it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like the swing that they're going with. I know that's kind of, you know, unpopular opinion, but
like I said, if it leads into the Killing Joke, I'm fine with that. Like, if it leads directly into that storyline,
I think it will with the way it's going. That's me.
Josh?
That would be my hope.
I like it.
All right, that's it. Guys, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell for the notifications when we drop new videos so you'll be the first to watch them. Comment, let us know what you thought about this trailer. What else can I say, guys? We want to know what you feel, how you feel about it, what you would like to see, and what you did see. Something maybe we missed. This is A Real and a Beer, the Joker's first official trailer, or should I call it a teaser?
Yeah.
Let's call it a teaser, even though it's 2.5 minutes.
We've had a couple.
I think it was to be a legit trailer.
Well, I thought that too on Endgame on the first trailer, but we got back.
We'll see how you guys think.
All right, guys, we are out.